Hey everyone, welcome back to Lori's Kitchen. So today we're making beef stroganoff in the Instapot. It's one of our family's very favorite recipes. And I think this recipe has been my best one yet, at least according to my family. So this one I use chuck roast for the meat and tons of mushrooms, and it makes a nice creamy sauce. This is keto friendly, and also you can make it gluten-free also. I am serving this over egg noodles, but you can also serve it over rice or something else that's gluten-free. So let me show you what it looks like. Tender cuts of beef and big slices of mushrooms. Can't go wrong with that. So come along with me and let's make some stroganoff in the Instapot together.
Let's take a look at the ingredients needed to make this beef stroganoff recipe. You'll need a 2-pound boneless chuck roast, 1 pound of your favorite mushrooms sliced, 1 cup of sour cream, 4 tablespoons of avocado or olive oil, 1 medium onion thinly sliced, 2 to 4 cloves of garlic minced, 3 tablespoons of Dijon or whole grain mustard, 2 bay leaves, 2 tablespoons of butter, salted, half a cup of white wine. I like to use Pinot Grigio or Sauvignon Blanc, 2 teaspoons of dried thyme, a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 cup of gluten-free beef broth, 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, a teaspoon of both ground salt and ground black pepper. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of xanthan gum for thickening. This is gluten-free. I'm going to serve this stroganoff over these healthy noodles, but you can also use egg noodles, and some flat Italian parsley for garnish. Let's begin. First step is preparing my veggies. As you can see, I'm taking a brown onion, peeling it, slicing it very thin. Then I'm going to move on to my garlic. I like to use fresh garlic when I can, so I peel all the garlic, and I have this really nice garlic press that I bought on Amazon, I think for around $10. Now that I've prepared all the veggies, I move on to the raw meats. And I'm going to take my chuck roast and just slice it in half, and now I'm making paper thin slices of meat. You can see it's very thin. It's going to cook really fast in the Instapot. And you can see this is a chuck roast that has lots of marbling, so it's going to be so tender when it cooks. After plugging in our Instant Pot, we're going to go ahead and hit the saute button. While it's warming up, we're going to go ahead and add our oil. In this case, I'm using about half the oil. Once it says hot, it's time to put in the meat. This will take about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to start browning the meat, and I'm putting it in batches, and I'm putting salt, pepper, and some garlic powder on it on both sides of the meat as it cooks. I'm cooking the meat about 2.5 minutes on each side. Then I take out the first batch and put in the second and continue until all the meat has been lightly browned. Now a really important step here is to deglaze the pan. So I poured in a little bit of the beef broth, and I'm scraping the bottom of the pan, throwing in the 2 tablespoons of butter, and my sliced onions. I'm going to cook them till they're slightly translucent. I cooked the onions for about 5 minutes or so. Then I threw in my mushrooms and continue to saute them for a few minutes till they cook down, allowing some of the water to release from the mushrooms. Now that the mushrooms have cooked down for a few minutes, I'm going to add in my 2 bay leaves, my minced garlic, my 2 teaspoons of dried thyme, add in the remaining beef broth, add the beef back into the Instant Pot, give it a good stir, mixing everything together. You can see that the mushrooms are not overcooked, they're still crispy. Add in the half a cup of white wine. Now I'm going to get my lid ready, and I always ensure that my rubber seal is pushed firmly, tightly into the lid because I do take it off every time I wash it. Now I'm going to put on the lid, make sure it locks into place, and put the vent up to the sealing position. Now I hit cancel, hit the cook time, it's on high pressure for just 5 minutes. Once the cooking time is done, you're going to let it sit in a natural release for 15 minutes. I did 16 just to make it a little more tender. Set the valve to venting until the pin drops. Once the pin drops, you're able to open the lid. There's the cooked stroganoff. Now we just need to finish the sauce. I'm going to add in my 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, my 3 tablespoons of mustard. Give it a stir and remove the bay leaves. Now you add in the 1 cup of sour cream and give it a good stir, and it thickens up. If you need a little more thickened, put in your favorite thickener. You can use xanthan gum if you're on keto, or cornstarch if you're not. Look how rich and creamy that gravy is, just delicious. And there you have it, beef stroganoff in the Instant Pot. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give my video a thumbs up and comment down below. If you would like to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bells to be informed when my next video is available. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.